5G and 5.5G will create all kinds of new experiences. New level of Metaverse experience, for example, not with avatars, but with you interacting with other people. And also how to sell in real time from a marketplace with TikTok. Or watch a 3D game, whether it's basketball or Formula 1, and where you are the cameraman and you can define the camera position. And we're also going to define, for example, how you can help in the hospital with 5G and save lives. Welcome. I'm here today at Huawei MBBF in Thailand, in Bangkok. And we're going to show you many different great 5G cases which will change your experience. Are you coming with me? Let's go and let's start with the Metaverse. Welcome to Meta Pandaland. You all know the Metaverse. Metaverse with an avatar and where you can join together but just as an avatar. But do you know that you can be in the Metaverse yourself? Like over here, we're in Meta Pandaland, and where we can step into the virtual reality world and combine it with people at this location, but also at multiple locations, and we can interact together, but also we can interact with the Metaverse. So I'm going to show you with this example where we have a pandas, where pandas can play the swing, where they can climb in a tree and I can interact with them. But you can imagine this is also to be used not only for B2C, for all kinds of experiences, but you can also use it for B2B. If you want to work together in a factory and you want to develop and collaborate a new product together, you can combine people at multiple locations and combine mixed reality, so you can use the virtual reality space. And how can we achieve this? This is all done by 5.5G. And why 5.5G? 5.5G, it requires, in this case, 5 gigabyte per second download and 500 megabit per second upload. And if we have 5G, it only has 100 megabit per second. So that's not enough. So with 5.5G, we can bring a whole new type of virtual world in the Metaverse, where we can combine people at multiple locations with the virtual world and we can interact with it. Let me now explain you and show you how you can interact with this virtual world to make it a reality. Before we move to the next case, I want to explain you a little bit more about 5.5G. This case is about the Metaverse is only possible with 5.5G. And ICT providers like Huawei, they work together with operators, with industry partners to define 5G and 5.5G standards to create a new ecosystem of partners who are preparing the launch in 2025 of this 5.5G network. Key features of this 5.5G network are the 10 times faster download and upload link compared to 5G. So it's 10 gigabytes per second downlink and 1 gigabyte per second uplink. From the Metaverse type of experience which we show here, in combination with this real world and virtual world, up to level 5 for autonomous driving, they all need 5.5G and bring us the next level of experience. Now, let's go to the next case, which I'm going to show you. Hi, I'm here together with Keek, and she is one of the most top influencers here in Thailand. And she sells online, now on TikTok.
Yeah.
And where you can sell online, for example, at the marketplace. Here we have all kinds of food. If you're at the marketplace, you're with many different booths. And then the challenge is, if you want to sell online, you need good bandwidth. So you need 5G to work with, let's say, 10, 20, 30, 40 booths at the marketplace, and where you can now sell online on TikTok and do this during a live stream. And you are one of the best sellers in Thailand. Thank you, Keek.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody loves sports. And what you can see here is sports to the next level of type of experience. Have you ever imagined this? Having the feeling that you can control your sports event just by your mobile phone. Let me give you an example. We have a basketball play over here where you can control it, you can zoom in. Next to zoom in, you can have a 3D type of view just by yourself. And you define the angle, you define your own experience. And you can imagine this is the next level of experience. But not only for the end user, also for sports companies. Sports companies will love this because they can give a next level type of service to their fans. The fans don't have to be in the stadium themselves. They just can stay at home, have a great type of experience. And as a next level, you can even think about having this as a VR experience, where you can watch around in 3D and really experience the game. Now, for the telecom operators, this is also a next type of service they can provide. What you see over here in the stadium, there are 72 cameras. These 72 cameras, the streams are connected all together, and with the help of AI, they combined in one stream that can be operated by the end user. So for the telecom operators with 5G, they can define a new type of services and can get a new revenue stream. You might be wondering what I'm seeing now, but I can see a 3D boxing game, and if I watch around, I basically can see the whole game. So I don't have to be at the boxing game anymore. For the experience, this is really the next level type of experience, where you can have an experience where you can watch around, and this is what I was seeing in my 3D glasses. You can experience the full game without being there. And this means, on one hand, for the experience, the next level, but also for the sports events, it's a new type of income. Instead of having 25,000 people in your stadiums, you can have 250,000 people just joining live and experience the same way as people that are joining in your stadium. And for the operators, I don't have to explain it. This is a new type of service that you have to offer to all the sports events to deliver the next type of experience. Let's dive into the next case. 5G smart hospitals. Let's give an example about how you can work outdoors with an ambulance. An ambulance drives to the patient, and the medic starts interacting with the patients and has a camera on her head. You can see it over here. And in the hospital, the doctor is monitoring these people and monitoring the patient and can give her instructions based upon one hand, the instructions and the checks from the medic, and on the other hand, from the visual inspection from the patient. And this reduces the time to get support from a doctor from 40 minutes to 24 minutes and really saves lives. There's another application, for example, where you can use it for telemedicine. If a doctor does a scan in the hospital, apparently somebody needs to check it, and the doctor is not always physically available at the same spot where you want to do this analysis of this MRI scan, for example. Now, with 5G, this MRI scan can be transferred quickly to a doctor which is at a different location, which means he can immediately check it, which means that the process is much more fluent and doesn't have to wait for the doctor to be physically at the location where the MRI scan is done. Let's dive into the next 5G case. I'm here at an oil well in Kuwait. Here they use CCTV, and they need to check and monitor all their fields and all their drilling on a daily, basically on an hourly basis, to be sure that everything is secure and nothing is happening. The challenge is that all these plants are very far away from each other, and to wire everything is impossible. The other option is to have people driving around and checking on a daily basis or on an hourly basis, which is very time consuming, but it's also very expensive. The solution over here is install 5G, where they use 5G for monitoring, and they use it for transferring all the tracking and monitoring with CCTV cameras in real time, so they can monitor, they can analyze all the images in real time, and if something happens, whether it's with the equipment or whether there's intruders or people that are not allowed to be there, they can take actions and they get an alert. And this basically makes the oil wells much more safe and much easier and faster and cheaper to monitor. What an amazing series of use cases. I trust you enjoyed these 5G and 5.5G use cases as much as I did. I look forward to using them in my real life. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.